Hey, shout out to all those yummy moms to be, or maybe yummy moms who are expecting a baby, who are still working. I'm at work and I'm leaving soon, and I just thought, to encourage someone out there who maybe is going to work, has to work, or maybe just chooses to work and is not really enjoying working. Just to say, we're almost there. We just keep carrying on along, and hopefully before we know, we'll meet our little ones and we'll be quite happy to stay home. It's not easy working when you're expecting, and sometimes you actually forget that you are expecting because you're still expected to do those things that they want you to do at work. But I think it's quite okay to get other people to help you, and when people offer, to say thank you. Yeah, that would do. I would definitely take up your offer. Yeah, that's what I'm finding. Delegating work and stuff like that, it's really really helping, and it helps me stay focused. Except for that, I think I would have stopped work before now. I'm actually in my 8th month, and for me it's a commute that is getting really really difficult because I have to travel about 2 hours to get into work, and I have to travel 2 hours to get back, and that is quite difficult considering that I have 3 other children I have to look after, and I have a husband, and I have myself, and then I have baby. So anyway, shout out to all of you, and it gets better. We're going to be there soon. We're doing this for ourselves, our husbands, our partners, our children, and when baby comes, that little money would come in handy with those beautiful clothes and all of that. So just hang on in there. Yeah, it might be that you want to take your maternity leave, after baby comes, rather than start now and then get less maternity leave. It's quite important that you know what your rights are. I mean, somebody was talking to me about that today, and it's quite funny because she didn't know, what her rights were. And yeah, it's quite easy to go online and find out what employment law says about things like this, and what the government can actually do for you, whether you're self-employed or you actually pay contributory national insurance, or pay through your employers, as it were. So whether you have a contract of employment or you are self-employed, there's always something out there for you. And don't feel too pressurized. Don't feel like you're pressurizing your work or anything, because you're pregnant, and it's not easy to be pregnant. I know some people say it's no disease or it's no illness, as it were, but yeah, it's not easy to be pregnant because we're carrying someone, and we're carrying someone, or someone's, or rather people who are quite precious cargo. So do take care of yourself. Try to make sure that you eat very well. That's what I'm finding, because sometimes I'm working so hard I actually forget that I need a break, and my body then tells me that I need a break, and then it's quite late. I feel like I'm actually going to literally pass out. So try not to do that. Try to make sure that you take your break. Try to make sure that you stand up from where you're seated, get some air. Make sure that you rest those feet, because what you don't want to do is get your legs swelling. That's a problem, so make sure you're taking your vitamins, and if you doing the exercises, then stick with them. If you haven't, then yeah, it's still a good time to start, but not crazy exercise, just some form of little exercise like walking around and stuff. I'm sure your employers will really like that, because you want to be sane. You don't want to go into premature labor. You want to make sure that your baby is safe and that you are safe, and that's the most important thing. It's more important than any amount of money you will get by working, or any kind of satisfaction, as it were. So yeah, definitely make sure that you're taking care of yourself and allow other people to take care of you. I've got 3 children. This is going to be my 4th. Yeah, you can see my bum, but that's it anyway. It's massive on there. And when I sit like this, sometimes people have